Hello everyone, and welcome to another day of All Creator Live! I am back playing more No Man's Sky, and as you can see there is a new update. The No Man's Sky Remnant update. And I'm very excited to play it because we have an expedition available right now. I want to apologize for being a bit late getting the stream started up. I had a couple of technical problems setting up today because Microsoft picked probably the worst time to do an update. But yeah. The update took a little bit, and I want to thank Eastman for being here when I started up the stream last time. I don't know if you're still there in the chat, but if you are, thank you very much for being so early to be here. And I am very sorry I had to stop the stream because, you know, technical difficulties happened. But my audio equipment wasn't working, and the Spotify wasn't outputting to my headphones. There were all kinds of weird shit going on. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to reset my laptop. Whatever that update is, it probably has something to do with why things aren't working right now. So, but yeah, here we are. Everything is functioning all right now. And I can hear Spotify, and I can hear the chat, and I can see the video, and everything's good. Ugh. Ugh, let me sit up a bit. Gotta reposition myself a little, get more comfortable. This is gonna be a long stream, I can already tell. But yes, the new Remnant update is here, and it brings recycling to No Man's Sky. We get to do our due diligence and make the planet eco-friendly by picking up trash and disposing of it properly. If you told me last year that No Man's Sky was going to have an environmental update, I would be like, oh, you mean graphically? like the environment's going to look different? I would not have expected us picking up garbage. I don't know. This one kind of came out of nowhere and shocked a lot of people. I know when Sean Murray posted his typical teaser tweet about, well, tweet as well as, you know, posting to Blue Sky. He does that now too. It was a high visual vest, or as we call it here in America, we call them safety vests. High visibility vest. Well, we kind of thought that meant, oh, the game's gonna get a graphical overhaul. Now, granted, there are a few graphic improvements. Not that many, obviously. There's always tweaking to be done with every update. But, yeah. The main thing is that we're going to be hazmat certified. So, now we get to clean up the environment. We gotta equip the powerful Gravitino coil in your multi-tool and physically manipulate the piles of industrial waste accumulating on planets. Deck out your Colossus exocraft with a variety of off-road wheels, cabins, paint finishes, technologies, and more. Install a flatbed module to your Colossus to transport large quantities of waste across terrain and process your haul for rewards. Join the community in a time-limited expedition staged in the sands of a single planet. Oh boy. Drive across country and strip the desert of dangerous industrial remnants. That's the thing we're going to be doing today. This is the first time an expedition has gone across a single planet. I don't know if this is going to have anything negative to impact my gameplay, because I'm a day late getting into this expedition. But we'll see how it goes. I do like to play the game in multiplayer, so we're bound to see, because everything's happening on one planet, we're bound to see a bunch of people as we try to do our thing during this live stream. But yeah, that's the new Remnant update in a nutshell. I played a little bit of it yesterday when it launched, and to those of you watching on Twitch, I think you're able to claim... Let me pop over and see if the drops are enabled over on Twitch for my channel, just so you guys watching on Twitch can benefit from that. Turn on the volume here. Yeah, there it is. There we go, yes. Twitch drops enabled. I think today is the first day of the Twitch drops, which is great because it means that you all will get some really cool stuff. I saw what the prizes are for today, this first day, and they're really cool. I myself, once I get done the stream, I'm going to have to tune this into somebody playing for a while. I think the way it goes is you got to tune in for about 3 hours to get all of the new things. But really, I just want to tune in for 2 hours and get that one reward. It's the cowl. That's a really great customization for your character. And normally you have to spend about like 1,300 Quicksilver to get it. And I still don't have it, because I've been gradually getting all of the costumes and stuff like that, the emotes and stuff. So I've been putting my Quicksilver to a lot of other things, as opposed to getting to that costume. I was getting pretty close to it too, so I'm kind of glad that that's available for free right now. That way I don't have to waste Quicksilver. Hold up, I gotta sneeze. But yes, very sorry, very sorry. I've been doing that a lot the past couple of days. Just, I don't know what's going on in my room, but I'm sneezing a lot. And for some reason, it's when I'm playing the stream. And that's weird, because I haven't been sneezing this much at all today. But as soon as I start up the stream, my nose starts twitching. Whatever, I guess. But yeah, I played a little bit on my main save to test out the new mechanics, and it's difficult. I will very much say that, because the gun, it's easy to get used to, all that stuff, whatever, but driving your truck, depending on the terrain, it is very difficult to haul the waste from the waste facility to the, I'm going to call them recycling centers. I don't care what anyone else, what they're actually called. That's what I'm going to call them. But for me, I had to drive like 5 minutes from the waste facility to the recycling center. And all along the way, the road was like, it was kind of a mountainous frozen terrain. And it was a nightmare. But I got all the things in the tutorial done. It took a little bit of a learning curve, because they don't tell you that the hazardous waste can just, disappear or blow up or anything like that. You don't really know that until it's too late. Because I had like a couple of smaller things of hazardous waste in my truck, and then they just disappeared, and I don't know what happened to them, but I'm guessing they blew up. I don't know. So I had to make 3 trips. The first one, because I got like 7 things in there and I was able to make it back to the recycling center. But I used the auto sort in the recycling center to sort all of the waste that was in my truck. Don't do that. I will warn you right now, don't do it, because it does not count towards the goal of completing the tutorial. So I had to go back and I put a bunch of stuff in the truck again, and then this was the first waste center that I was going to. That one was 2 minutes away. I collected the rest of the waste that I could at the first waste receiving area, and then I went to the recycling center, and I sorted everything properly, but one of them was missing, and I don't know where it went. It didn't fall out of the truck, so it makes me think that maybe it blew up along the way. I don't know. It just disappeared from my truck. And because I was still missing one piece of hazardous waste, I had to find a brand new location, which took a bit of scanning to try and find. And it was 5 minutes away from the recycling center, and that was a trek, but I finally got it done, and it was like 4 hours for me to complete that tutorial. But, you know, I got it done, and I got used to the controls and how everything works, so I feel like I'm pretty set to do the expedition. I don't know what's going to happen in it. I know it's supposed to really train you on how to do all of the new stuff. But I'm hoping that this first phase of the expedition isn't that difficult as what I had to deal with during the tutorial. Because if so, then we're looking at maybe 4 hours, a 4-hour stream. I don't know. I certainly hope not. Because that's another thing I want to talk about today. Is the the very surprising state of play from PlayStation that was shown off today. It was very, very surprising. There were a lot of, like, head-turning moments during that state of play that I want to talk about. But let's get into it. Of course, because this is an expedition, we're going to be doing it as our favorite little Gek guy, Exo. Exo, the expeditionist. There's our guy. It's been forever since we've seen him. Are you ready, Exo? Are you ready to go on a new adventure? Are you ready to go garbage collecting? He just turns his head to decide, like, wait, I'm doing what now? Yeah. But yeah, Exo is the character that I play anytime that we have an expedition to do. So he is the one that benefits most from the expeditions. I want to use his StarCraft. I don't want to get in his Corvette. Where's my... There it is. Okay, it says it's here. I'm not... Oh, there it is. Thought this was it for a second, but that's not my ship. That's someone else's. Here's his little guy. But yeah, we're gonna go to the space anomaly, and I'm gonna show you guys how to start up an expedition from an already created save slot. Now, starting up an expedition with a brand new save is super easy. I used to do it a lot because I had the save slots, but now I don't anymore. Whoa. Landing was a little weird there. But yeah. But yeah, starting from a brand new save to do an expedition is super easy. And the only benefit that I feel to doing it is that you get a unique character and a unique ship, depending on your luck. So you could get any random thing, and it would be really cool. But that's not what we're doing. This is where you gotta go to start up an expedition on one of your main saves. So, mute my microphone, I just realized it was still unmuted. Alright, so here we are, the Remnant Expedition. Start an expedition to go on a journey alongside the whole community. Sorry, all that sneezing kind of irritated my throat. I need to make something to drink. Like I said, because I was dealing with those technical issues, I wasn't able to get the stream started up normally. The exclusive phase rewards earned on expeditions are available to all saves. Sign up for Expedition 21 Remnant to wield the power of the Gravitina Coil, manipulate industrial waste, and transport it across the desert in the Mighty Colossus Exocraft. Let's go. Alright, I'm not going to take anything with me, obviously. I kind of want this to be a fresh start so that I can demonstrate exactly what you gotta do if you're starting up this expedition with a brand new save. So yeah, just keep in mind that anything that you put in these slots will be there when you start up the expedition. And after you complete the expedition, you will be capable of putting anything you want inside of a same type of system here. You know, so you can basically take whatever it is you put in here and put it back to your main save. Just don't forget to do it, otherwise it will be gone forever once you end the expedition. Alright, let's continue. Here we go, a brand new expedition. I have no idea what's going to happen. And this one is all contained on a single world, so it might be crazy. There might be people all over the damn place. It also explains why I haven't been seeing that many people on the Space Anomaly the past 2 days. I was like, wow, the Space Anomaly is kind of empty. There's a new update going on. It's because everybody's playing the expedition, and nobody's allowed to go to the Space Anomaly while we're on that expedition. So this is going to be crazy. Ah, the night sky. It's nighttime. Yup, there goes the recycling center. Thank goodness there's nobody here right now. Thank goodness there's nobody at this one anyway. From what I understand, on scrap planets there will be multiple recycling centers, so... Expedition 21! Alright. Let's open up our log here. This is phase 1. This one's called Wasteland. Wasteland. Register for industrial waste hauling. Alright, let's do that first. We've got... It's pretty cold. Oh, there is somebody here. Okay. I stand corrected. There are multiple recycling centers, but that doesn't mean that this is the only one, you know? But because it's limited, there are bound to be other people here at this one. Register for long distance hauling and strip the desert of industrial waste. Okay, where do I register? Oh, there. Industrial waste, significant. Waste, widespread. Geosphere, heavy. Hello, user all creator. Welcome to the Lost Major Waste Hauling Registration Field. Field equipment available. Download Gravitino Blueprint? Yes. And there we go. We got the blueprint. And we are registered. And there go people doing their part to keep the environment clean. Wasteland complete. New reward available. Alright, to anyone who's new to my streams and how I do expeditions, I like to do them one phase at a time. So each week I do one phase every Thursday, so that means that this week, today, this stream, we're going to be taking care of everything in phase 1. We're going to be doing all of these, and I try to do them in order so that people can follow along. Alright, the next one is install the Gravitino coil. Alright. At least this cold weather isn't that bad. But if I wanted to, I could stand here and you know, recharge. Alright, we're gonna need a magnetic resonator, 3 of them, Gravitino ball, and chromatic metal. The chromatic metal isn't going to be hard. The Gravitino ball and the magnetic coil are going to be difficult because they require certain things to... Well, the Gravitino orb is going to be difficult because it's kind of illegal to grab one off of a planet. So... Alright, we're gonna need magnetized ferrite and ionized cobalt. We gotta get to a cave. Gravitino coil, manipulate industrial waste. Access the multi-tool. Inventory, begin installation. Oh, they want me to do that first, okay. And then they're gonna show me how to get all the other things. Alright, so there we go, we've initiated it. Alright, they want me to get the refined magnetized ferrite first. Let's do that. Wow, okay, because there are so many people, everyone's going to kind of be jittering around everywhere. It's not going to be super smooth. Not to mention, a lot of these people are probably playing on other systems. It looks like a lot of them are playing on PC. That little Atlas symbol next to them, that's typically the symbol they show for PC users. Alright, so we need... do I have... Well, I have the cobalt. And I have a personal refiner, that's good. So the ferrite dust... we can get from rocks. We just gotta find some rocks. Which might be difficult, because... people are probably going to be... Well, there goes some Gravitino balls. Let's grab one and hope that we don't get... Oh, fuck. Okay, well. Oh, my goodness. I don't have any defenses or anything like that. This is basically just what you gotta do. Do I have a terrain manipulator? I do. This is not an easy thing to do because of multiplayer, so I might end up getting bumped onto the surface of the planet because... Alright. Sometimes that'll happen because people will reload their save, and it causes the planet's terrain to reload, so. Alright, cool. There we go. We got the Gravitino Orb. That was one of the things that I was afraid to get, because I knew that would happen. Alright. So yeah, if you're in a situation where you need the Gravitino Orb, that's what you gotta do to get it. Most definitely do your best to try and avoid detection from the Sentinels, especially when you're first starting out. Oh my god, they're everywhere, but, you know, that goes without saying. The only rocks I'm finding are freaking huge. Oh wait, this one's... No, I don't... There we go. We also need to be aware of Sentinels. They're gonna be super mad when they see me breaking these rocks. And they're all over the place. Probably because so many people have to grab Gravitino balls. And this is going to be a constant thing. People are going to need to grab Gravitino balls a lot. Because a lot of these people are probably going to be doing speed runs, and they're going to have to do this over and over again. I think the thing that sucks the most is the fact that this is a desert, and there are no rocks, because that doesn't make sense. It should have a lot of rocks. It also doesn't help that it's very dark, and it's making it difficult to see. I'm seeing lots of plants, but the only rocks I'm seeing are way too big. Oh, here goes a smaller rock. Oh, good. More rocks. Thank God. I was like, where are all the damn rocks? We're gonna grab a couple of these, because this is the only way to do it right now until we make the gravity gun, whatever it is you want to call it. I'm gonna call it the gravity gun. Because once we make the gravity gun and we can pick up scrap, we can toss it in the furnace and get some scrap from it. And then we can take that scrap metal and put it in our refiner to get ferrite dust that way. Alright, actually, now that I think about it, I think I was about to say that, but I think the reason why there aren't that many rocks is because, you know, everybody's getting started, so. They're all mining materials. Alright, this is going to help us make pure ferrite. Oh, I need some carbon to charge the thing with. Alright, now we need plants. And I've seen a lot of them, so. But yeah, because everybody's in the same place, everybody's going to be grabbing up materials. May as well grab some oxygen too while I'm here, because I'm gonna need it for my hazard protection. Oh, now I'm seeing nothing but rocks and no trees. Well, fuck. There we go. There's a tree. And some cacti. I also need to watch out because with everybody being near the same proximity, it is going to... Oh, weapon charge deplete. It's gonna make it difficult for me to gather materials because I might accidentally shoot somebody. And I don't actually, come to think of it, I don't really know what will happen if I shoot somebody. I know they'll be mad, but I don't know if that upsets the Sentinels or not. I've never really shot anybody in No Man's Sky, so I don't know. I've shot at people, But, you know, the default setting for multiplayer PvP is on. Always. But the people that I've shot at before in No Man's Sky, on my main save, they, you know, were knowledgeable enough to turn it off. Alright, I think that's enough carbon. Let's fuel up. Okay, so it's only cold at night. That's good to know. Alright, now I can make the pure ferrite, and then I can take the pure ferrite and turn that into magnesium ferrite. So let's go and try to find a cave to... Oh wait, no, that's right, they gave me some cobalt. They were kind enough to do that. That's why you need to check... whenever it is that you complete a milestone, you should collect the reward immediately, because they tend to give you rewards based on what it is you need to do next. So not only should you do all of the milestones in order, but you should also remember to collect the rewards right after, because they will help you complete the next milestone after that. Typically. It's not always the case, obviously. But that's why I always do everything in order, because you never know when you're gonna need something, but it's not readily available, and it's hidden behind another milestone, you know? Sometimes it might be a blueprint, sometimes it might be a free upgrade that you didn't think that you were going to be getting, but you get it in that certain milestone. That's just why expeditions are so interesting to me, because they play completely separate from the main save, from what you typically will do in No Man's Sky. Alright, so what is it we're supposed to be doing to make this again? Alright, we got the Gravitino ball, a magnetic resistor, right? That's it. Ionized cobalt. Alright, so yes, we need to put the cobalt we were given into our refiner. Thank goodness the cold only affects us at night. It's gonna make this easier. I was worried for a minute there that I was going to have to try and find some sodium when I wasn't seeing any around. Oh wait, there goes some. No, that's not sodium. That's someone's truck. Glowing. Alright, so we're gonna need 4, 8, 12. Yep, and we got just enough there. Let's see, we should have enough cobalt because... Oh no! They didn't give us enough cobalt. They only gave us 200. We need, yeah, we need 120. Yeah, we're low. We're short by 20. Okay, well, we gotta go find some cobalt then. What a pain in the butt. Wait. These might have cobalt in them. That might be why. One of these rocks might contain cobalt in it. If not, then, you know. No, just ferrite dust. That's it. Okay. Let's look for a cave. I think I saw one over this way. It's gonna be weird seeing all of these red red dots on the screen indicating there's a bad sentinel nearby, and just knowing it's not coming after me. Don't worry, it's going after somebody else that grabbed a Gravitino ball. Seeing all these people on the same screen at once is crazy. You see how jittery they are. It's because the servers are trying their hardest. I don't know if this was something they were mostly doing to see if their servers could handle this many people on one planet at the same time, let alone in the same area. But yeah, this would be a great way to test it at least. Hey, at least on my end, everything's fine. I'm functioning correctly. Everybody else looks like they're having a rave, but I'm as long as I can play, I don't really care. And it should have cobalt in it. Yep. And silver, which is interesting. Okay. I was gonna say there's another one right there, right? Oh, this is unique. Okay, so I guess this is a good time to talk about the state of play that just happened today. There were a lot of really interesting things, but three of the main ones that I am very much interested in is, well, right off the bat, they showed a game that I want, obviously, because I played it on the stream before. Kena Bridges Spirits is getting a sequel. So, yeah, I cannot wait to get that. I really love that game. It's definitely a very challenging game. So, yeah, it might be one of those games that I end up turning on the easy difficulty for. But I still definitely want to play it. Alright, let me see. The other thing is that, well, everybody was surprised by this. I was looking at the live chat and how it was reacting to everything that was going on, and man, when Game Freak popped up on the screen, everyone lost their shit. They were like, what? A new Pokemon game on the PlayStation 5? Of course it's not, obviously. But a lot of people tend to forget that Game Freak is a video game company in general. You know, they're not a Nintendo-based company. They just work with Nintendo to produce Pokemon, and that's all they have been able to do for years now. So to see them branch off and start doing their own thing is not only really nice to see, I'm very happy they were able to get out from underneath of Nintendo's thumb, but the game that they made looks amazing. I'm going to have to wait to really tell whether or not I want to get it, because they didn't show much in their trailer, especially not that much of gameplay. But it looks really good, gorgeous. Definitely a far higher standard than what they do for Pokemon these days, that's for sure. But yeah, very, very funny. I saw a few comments like, oh, the PlayStation version of Pokemon looks really good. And I'm like, that's not what this is. A lot of people forget so bad. They forget that that Game Freak also made Golden Sun. I mean, it was a very popular game. I don't know how people forget about that. But I guess I can kind of see why for the past 15 or so years they've been doing nothing but Pokemon, so it's kind of easy to forget that they can make other games if they want to. Alright, so we wait for this to finish. I don't need all of that, but I'm going to hold on to it just in case I need more magnetic resonators. But yeah, also the very third thing. Now, a lot of people, I don't know, did seem like there were a lot of people very eager to get the game windless. Now, when I was looking at it, I was like, hey, this looks pretty fun. Not really for me, but neat, pretty cool. But then they showed the protagonist, and it's a giant chicken man. And I'm like, okay, sign me up. I want to play the game starring the giant chicken man. So, yeah. Giant Chicken Man video game. Everybody looks like they want to get it specifically for that reason. People were screaming KFC over and over again in the chat, as well as Chicken Man. So, yeah, there are a lot of people excited to play that for the weird reason, but, you know. Also, a good thing to point out is this game, Windless, is apparently based on a novel, and that made me do a double take. I saw the giant chicken man, and I was like, alright, I'm interested. But then once it was over, I realized at the very beginning of that trailer, they said, specifically, based on a novel. Whoa, okay, what the hell? What? These trucks are flying. What's going on? Alright. Well, you guys can fly your trucks. That's cool. Alright, let's find some copper deposits. Can you use this to make... No, I don't think emerald can be turned into... I think it has to be a rare earth metal. Not pyrite. Definitely need copper. Oh, unless we're... Oh, right. We might be... Yeah, we're in a green star system, apparently. That's the only reason why emerald's here. So, yeah, that's the rare earth metal here. Let me double check that. We usually don't start in green systems. Yes. Okay, so yeah, this is a green star system. So yeah, the earth metal here is emerald. Typically, you start out in yellow star systems. Those are the default systems, so copper is typically what you're going to want to look for when starting an expedition, but this time it's a green star system. Whoa. But yeah, those were the three main talking points that I have anyway for the state of play. There were a lot of games people were very excited about. I saw a lot of people excited for that new game Marathon and its upcoming server test. There were a lot of people excited to see the new Resident Evil, which surprised me. I didn't even know they were working on a new Resident Evil. And then I think the other thing people seemed like they wanted is that new Marvel fighting game. I don't know what it was called. I'm not really into fighting games, but I get it. Fighting games are very popular. Marvel vs. Capcom was super popular, and a lot of people seem to be getting vibes from that. Oh, right, Silent Hill. That's the other new game that I saw people getting excited for. It's a completely brand new Silent Hill. I was very surprised by that. I did not think they were going to do something so soon after releasing that remake that they did last year. Thought they were probably going to try to milk that for a bit, you know? Oh yeah, I think I might want to point out, this is something I say in every expedition, but whenever you need to collect these rare earth metals with the terrain manipulator, make sure that you set this gauge to the smallest sphere, because that way you can gather the most amount of the earth metal that you're pulling up all out of the ground. Because the other larger sizes, they pull up the earth metal a lot faster, but you don't get as much. The smaller sizes do it slowly, but they definitely give you way more. And I like to say, get every single bit when you're playing in multiplayer, and you know there are other people around. Get every single bit of the earth metal that you can, because otherwise, when people are going to look for the earth metal, the visor will show them the very small amount of whatever it is you leave. And when they come to pick it up, they see a small amount of a node other than a larger chunk. And, you know, that just kind of leaves a bitter taste in your mouth. You get a little bit upset. But yeah, as long as it's a rare earth metal, you put it in your refiner, and that's how you get chromatic metal. It's different depending on what star system you're in. Yellow star systems, it's copper. Green star systems, it's emerald. Red star systems, it's I forget what it's called. I know it begins with a C. Cadmium. And blue star systems, it's I forget what the hell it's called. I don't go to blue star systems that much. But I do know in purple star systems, the newest star systems, it's called quartzite. Alright, so I should have enough to make it now. There we go. Got all the pieces. Let's finally make this. Really get this expedition underway. And there it is. And there we go. Milestone number 2 complete. Let's head on back to the... if I could remember. It's a little hard because there are so many icons. I don't know which one to follow. Because... that's the thing, though. That's the thing. Recycling centers don't have an icon for you to follow. I think maybe the target sweeper. Something's supposed to... You're supposed to be able to see something that tips you off to them, right? I certainly hope. That's just industrial waste sitting on the ground. I don't think that's... Oh, no, no, no. How am I going to get back? I can't remember. Maybe that's it over there. There's a guy that made a communication station near it, maybe. No. That just looks like a Exocraft thing. What's that, though? That looks like something. Looks like someone's ship. Yeah, it is. Trade Lord. Is that a NPC? Just chilling out here? Well, I know that they do this, but they usually don't sit here for this long. Hold up, I gotta change my microphones. Whoops. Position. My back's hurting a bit. I need to lay down a bit. Alright. No, I don't think this is an NPC. I think this is an actual person starship. Oh boy. Alright, so yeah. Finding the recycling center is not going to be easy because I have no clue where the fuck it is. There's so many icons on the screen too, so... I don't know what to look for. It's a shelter, that's not the same thing. So, no, those are all health points. Is that it over there? That's it. Okay. So there is something I can follow. Good. Like I said, I played through the tutorial. Oh, life support needs recharging. That's why I was picking up the oxygen. I mean, I could use the capsules, but oxygen's way easier to find because these annoying ass plants are all over the damn place. Alright, so yeah, like I was saying, I was playing through the tutorial on my main save. But because I didn't know if there was going to be a marker to let me know where the recycling center was, I put a save beacon there, and now it's kind of over top of my recycling center. I know that's not what it's called, but keep in mind, I'm just going to keep referring to the waste processing plant as a recycling center. It's because I'm more used to calling it something like that. Alright, we've got our Gravitino coil now. Let's change to it. But first, let's heat ourselves a bit. There you are. Alright, so first they want us to test it, but I want to collect my reward for completing milestone number 2. Frost protection? Oh, thank God. Significant thermal protection, supreme defense system upgrade. I don't know why we're going to need the thermal protection. This planet doesn't get hot. And this is the only planet we're going to be visiting, so... Ah, well. Let's install the... Oh, why is it a Class B? Well. So I'm going to put this here, too. There we go. Excuse me. Oh, we've got a... Okay. We'll put life support here. That should help, right? This technology effect supercharged by high voltage non-wireless slot. I don't know if that helps at all, keeping this in the supercharged slot, but I kind of want to, so. No. Oh well. I'll help out. To anyone wondering what I just did, if you put two kinds of the same technology together, whether it be an upgrade or technology itself, they will junction together and boost each other. So. Alright. So now we're on milestone number 3. Test the field equipment. Alright, makes sense. To those who haven't tried out the main tutorials, you know, stuff. This would something we can do. Launch. L1 to pick up, R2 to launch. I missed. There we go. Gotta do it 3 times. Yeah. Oh, look at that little guy! Look at the little guy! He's so cute. I like the way you're dressed. He's so helpful too. Look at him go. Test the field equipment. Done. Now we get our Colossus Geobay. Oh no, those are the plans. Well, we can make it now at least. As well as the upgrades for the Geobay. Alright, so we're gonna need metal plating. Ow, the Perifnium. Right. Alright, so Perifnium. It's hard to say. Perifnium. Paraffinium, however you want to pronounce it, is another rare earth metal, but it's more difficult to locate than the common rare earth metal that's located on every planet. So I'm worried that it might not be on this planet, but it should if this is the only planet we have access to. Oh man, it's not saying it is. So then there has to be some alternate way to get it. Because as you can see, it's not located here. It is located here. But we cannot leave the planet. We don't have a spaceship. So, not sure what we're gonna do. Deploy the exocraft to traverse the desert. Craft metal plating. Yeah, I know. But what about the Perifnium? Also, as I said before, if you get any kind of rusted metal from the scrap that you put in the furnace, put it inside of your refiner to get ferrite dust. This is probably the easiest way that you can get ferrite dust so that you don't have to go out and collect it like a scrub. Also, if you start to accumulate too much oxygen, you can also put that in your refiner to get carbon so that you don't have to waste time going around destroying trees. Well, I don't know of any other. Oh gosh, excuse me. Like I said, it has been a long day, which is kind of why I am a little upset I got this stream started so late. I don't know of any other way to get paraffinium other than in planets that have it. So it's gonna confuse the hell out of me for a minute. Did I get it as a reward from anywhere else? No. Nope, nope, nope. Well, let's make the metal plating first so that maybe it can go in order and tell me how to... Oh, I need more ferrite dust, right? Well, we've got more scrap here at the scrapyard. Hey. One thing that I kind of wish that I could do because I said I was playing through the tutorial on my main save. I tried out grabbing a sentinel. Of course, like everybody should when they first get the Gravitino coil. That is obviously one of the things you're going to want to try out first. But when I tried putting it in the furnace, it didn't die. It didn't blow up. Nothing happened. In fact, it went like straight through the furnace. Nothing happened. It's like it didn't register at all that it was inside the furnace. Which is sad. But I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. It would have been fun to see it blow up, but it didn't. So that's like one little thing I'm a little upset about. Yeah, this isn't going to get me much. Yeah, 96. It's still funny to see the trucks flying in the air. I don't even know why that's happening, you know? Like, they can't... Look, I've ridden one of those Colossus Exocrafts before. In fact, like I said, I was doing the tutorial. And they do not get that much air. They don't just fly through the air when you hit a ramp or something like that. They're super heavy. They don't get air at all. So it is very odd to see them in the sky like that. I don't know what's happening with that. Also, the animals are affected by the lag in the server, so you're going to see them doing the same thing. And jittering around awkwardly. Surprisingly, though, the Sentinels aren't affected by it, because they seem to be working perfectly. The way they typically do. So yeah, I guess it's really all relative to your save data in terms on how it's going to react. This is going to be a very online intensive expedition, so I'm warning all of you out there who have super cheap internet, you know, that can't pay for really good internet. I feel really bad for you, because it is definitely not going to be easy for you to get through this expedition if that's the case. But one recommendation I do have is that you can just turn off multiplayer. That is an option. It's not as fun, but it's still doable. Oh, also I heard that the new update has allowed Switch players to create their own exocrafts now. So, hooray, you guys get to join the rest of us in creating hilarious exocrafts. Alright, so I should be able to make the metal now. How many did it want? 5? Alright, yeah, that makes sense. When it's something really big, it's typically going to be 5. Alright, that's that. Now the paraffinium. Okay, gather minerals with the terrain manipulator to refine paraffinium. Mine pyrite from terrain deposits. Oh! I did not think that was something you could do. Alright, pyrite. There we go. See, I don't need paraffinium that much. It's really only need... I think this is really the only reason you need paraffinium. Is to make the Colossus Exocraft. So... I'm learning new stuff about this game. I mean, I already knew, but... I haven't done it in years, so... I mean, who can blame me? I mean, the Colossus Exocraft hasn't been a useful thing in this game since it was first made. In fact, that's the other thing, is like, even when you could make the Colossus Exocraft, there was no real point to you, to making it. It had no real use. It was just kind of there, you know? Oh, my ear. My ear's been doing this all day. It has been... There's this one part inside of my ear that's been itching all day. And I'm thinking it's because the weather started to get hot again. Because it's been reaching the 70s here where I live. And that's crazy, considering we're still in February, but whatever, man. The world's going crazy, so. Alright, so we should be able to take this pyrite and turn it into paraffinium. Which is crazy. I keep saying that. It's crazy. Crazy good. But yeah. I had no idea. I had no idea that pyrite could be turned into paraffinium. I'm not gonna need much of it. I know I said I should always completely mine out anything that I'm gathering. But I mean, I really don't want to sit here and mine all of this. Oh, whatever I already had in there is done. As I thought, it's gonna take a while. Alright. But yeah. Once I get this done, we'll be halfway there. And then I think I'm going to take a brief break and grab... Easeman, hey! Yo! It's good to see you again. I'm very sorry for the technical difficulties I was having when I first started up the stream, but I had to restart my laptop because in Microsoft's infinite wisdom, they decided to do an update today. So, I guess some of my applications weren't working right because of that. And, as a result, I had to restart the stream. So, I'm very sorry. I saw you there, and when I started up the stream, I did this time. I did thank you. So, it's good to see you again, bud. I hope you're doing okay. And I can't remember, are you a fan of No Man's Sky or not? Ferrite dust. Wait, did it make paraffinium? Wait, what's it making? No, it's making more ferrite dust. Okay, hold on. Why did it want me to grab pyrite again? Okay. Refine complex recipes. Refine paraffinium from pyrite and ferrite dust. Okay. Here I am sitting here mining one, thinking to myself, why isn't this working? I'm supposed to combine the two. There it is. And that makes... it's not a lot. Alright, I might need to get the rest of this. Oh, I ran out of steam, I bet. Yep. Oh, wait. Start it back up. But yeah, Easeman, if you're a No Man's Sky fan, let me know what you think of the new update. Me personally, I had no idea that we would be trash collecting this time. We'd be garbage men. I was gonna say garbage dudes. Is it done already? Yeah. Well, that's what we can make for now. I don't think that's gonna be enough. This might be... yeah, that should be enough. I think we need 100 and something. Let's see. Oh, we need 25. We don't even need that much. Jeez, I thought we were going to need a lot because, you know, it's so big. That's fine. As long as I didn't use up all of my ferrite dust. Alright, I'm just going to leave all that there. I don't really need pyrite for anything. I don't really need all of this paraffinium either, but... who knows, maybe I could sell it. Or revert it back to ferrite dust. We'll see. Alright, back to the recycling center. Ooh, language. Stretch. Gek! We're in a Gek system. Oh no, that's a... Korvax. I'm sorry. I'm a little rusty on my Korvax. I've been in a Vakeen system for too long. I'm pretty sure this is the way back to the... let's make sure I'm going in the right direction. There it is. Yeah, we were. But yeah, like I said, once we finish with this... oh, you know what? Somebody, I bet you, made a base on top of the recycling center. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make my, Colossus there. Yeah, I don't think they allow you to make things on other people's bases. So this might not work. We'll see. I want to be as close to the recycling center as I can be, because I'm also going to have to re-outfit my Colossus and everything, so... let's see... oh, good, I can. Thank goodness. I definitely want to make it look different from everyone else's. Outfit the Colossus with heavy-duty waste collection parts. Whatever it says. Oop, wrong one thing. Alright, so... running gear. Treads. Let's also change the color. I like me the classic black and yellow. Let's do the opposite. Yeah, that looks better. Chassis, flatbed. That should do it. There we go. Milestone complete. Utility vehicle. Nice. So we're halfway done and somebody bumped right into my ride. Pre-packaged Exocraft booster pack. Some other things. What did it say? Exocraft engine upgrades. Awesome, awesome. Alright, next we're doing tipper. Transport and process industrial waste. Ugh. Alright, this is going to be the difficult part. First, let's check and see if we got the blueprints we needed to upgrade in order to... okay, we did. We already have that installed, actually. Booster... high slide... okay, yeah. We definitely want all of these. It's going to make traversing with our cargo a lot easier. But let's see if we got them for free. We got something. Don't tell me this is the Icarus. No, it's tuned shockwave shield. Oh. It just upgrades our top speed. I mean, that's cool, but definitely not the best upgrade. Oh, we got another one. Yeah. I could get another one. Let's set it here. Ah, alright, well that don't work. But now we have it for free, so... It would make it so much better if I could have these two back to back, but what can you do? Oh wait, if I move that, it counts, right? As an engine? Yes. No, it does not. Darn it. Yeah, a lot of these aren't going to be easy to get without wiring looms. And we won't be able to get any of those because we can't get to a trade center unless there's one on this planet, but who knows how far away it is. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with the boost that these supercharged slots give me. That's fine. So craft radar. Somebody just crashing their car near me. What the hell is going on with everybody? Why are they driving so sporadically? I don't know. And it's freaking me out. Did I get an upgrade to help out make it comfy for me to stay in here? You know, where I don't get cold. I don't think I did. I don't see any more upgrades. Oh, goodness. Also, my starship is somewhere out there, obviously, if I have this here. I don't know where it is. That's somebody else's starship. So, if my starship is out there somewhere, it's very well hidden because I cannot find it. Oh, look at that up there. Somebody made a base of some... That could be why all of the cars are flying past. There could be a launcher up there for some reason. I wonder if that has something to do with a milestone in the future. I'll go up there and look at it one of these days, but not right now. I don't want to do anything to cheat the system because I want to try my best to do an authentic experience when going through this expedition. Alright, so I already put on all of my upgrades that I can. And I should not worry too much about the thermal protection, because... you know, the cold. Because it doesn't go down that far. Or that fast. In fact, I think I can make it through the entire night without charging it once. So... However, at some point I do kind of want thermal protection in my Colossus, so I hope I get it for free for doing something. Alright, I'm going to go on a break. I was gonna just hang out in my... You know, there's a cave around here somewhere. Maybe I could just drive into it. Maybe not. Oh, no, there it is. I knew there was one near here. I'll just drive into it and see if that helps. Nope. Oh well. Well, if I leave out the cave, it should... Wait a minute, what's going on? Why isn't the cave helping me? Oh no, it is. Okay. Okay, yeah, Nope, it's going down. Weird. When I'm in my car, it goes down. Well, my car must be super cold on the inside, I guess. until we get that thermal upgrade. Alright, let's see. What are we going to do once I get back from my break? I gotta grab myself an energy drink because I'm probably gonna need it. This is when things are going to start to get difficult. Tipper. Load the Colossus flatbed. Alright, yeah, so we're going to have to drive to somewhere, get some industrial waste, and bring it back. I don't know how much it wants, but we'll see. We will get prepackaged radar amplifier, probably so we can locate some waste material stations. And 3 repair kits. For whatever reason. I don't know why. From my knowledge, I don't really think there's anything we're going to need to repair, but wow. Then we're going to be doing checkpoint. Oh, cool. We do get checkpoints in this one. I guess they're going to be locations. Maybe buildings scattered around this planet. And road trip 1. We're going to be doing a lot of driving, that's for sure. Transport and process 5 special industrial wastes. Okay, so it just wants... This one, they just want us to experience transporting industrial waste. So we'll probably only need to pick up 1 to start with. But yeah, I'm gonna... I kind of want to save. Let's put the save spot here. Need metal plating and dehydrogen jelly. Let's go grab some dehydrogen. I saw some out here. I was going to put it in the cave, but then I realized now that that's probably a dumb idea. I don't think the cave's gonna get changed in any way. Come on, where is... Oh, there we go. No, that's... No, that is what I need. No, wrong thing. Didn't mean to do that. It's fun getting used to a new weapon. When you've been using one for the longest time. What I'm hoping is that some of these sentinels don't end up trying to chase after me because they see me gathering materials. Look at you! A little roll boy. He's adorable. And he's got a baby. We're all gonna be rolling out today. Alright, so I can make a dehydrogen jelly so I can get that save point made. And that save point I'm going to put at the recycling center. Now, if we're going to have to go to buildings, several buildings, as checkpoints, as this continues, as this expedition continues, obviously, I will be ending the expeditions there, but I do kind of want to put down a save point here, simply because it's going to be my end location as we continue, so every goal that we meet, I want to kind of save somewhere. So. There we go. I guess I could sit over here near the computer to warm up. I kind of wish I could like make a little tent or something to hang out in. But yeah, I'm going to go make myself some an energy drink, which shouldn't take too long, but I will be back in about 10-15 minutes. I'll leave you guys with some music and whatnot, and I will be back soon, momentarily.
All Creator. Hello everyone. I hope you're enjoying the music. If you're watching in the archives now would be a great time to leave a like. Hungry Paimon.
Alright, I'm back. I have an energy drink. I used the bathroom, so I should be good for a while. But yeah, I'm just now noticing at the bottom there it says that we're supposed to load up 3 things of industrial waste. So yeah, we're not gathering 5, we're gathering 3. But without the scanner, that is going to be a little bit of a problem because waste locations are kind of the best source to get industrial waste, but it does say industrial waste. It doesn't say hazardous waste. So it could just be literally anything, even scrap. So let's put something into the Colossus, hunt something down, and see exactly what happens. Whoa, somebody's fighting some sentinels apparently. Oh no, they're using the Colossus's mining tool. It's fun to see people actually on the map now. Those are Gravitino orbs. There we go. Oh no, that's a plant. Oh. Honking my horn. To anyone wondering why your Colossus has a horn, or why any Exocraft has a horn. Wow, that's very close to the Gravitino orbs. Your Colossus has a horn because when you use it, it warns animals near your location to get out of the way. You know, just like in real life. Okay, yeah, so we can even put scrap in there. That's good. We got some hazardous waste right here too, so let's grab that and bring it with us as well, so that we can load it onto the truck once the next milestone starts up. Okay, speaking of which, alright, move out the way, little guy. I don't want to run you over. You're really cute. Oh no. Oh no. Where'd it go? Did it disappear? I don't know. Well, whatever. Okay, let's bring all 4 of these up here, but only get rid of 3 of them. The scrap. And we will take this out because we do not want to get rid of that yet. Sorry, I had to scratch my chin there for a minute. Alright, can I make it from here? Well, fuck. It's insufficient load. Oh, well, what do they want me to do? Hold on. It went away. I couldn't see. Oh no, it went way over it. God damn it. I'm way better at basketball than this, I swear. Okay. Plant nearby. Park the Colossus on the value scale. Oh, they want me to use the value scale. That's... I'm gonna leave that there. But don't worry. I'll come back. I'll get it. Alright. This is not the best way to do this because you don't get as many rewards when you do this way. Welcome back, Holler Creator. Analysis waste on value scale. Fee payment after auto collect 30 units. Analysis waste translocation dispensing payment. So yeah, you don't get as much when you do it that way. So yeah, I guess it's just them wanting us to experience the auto sorting mechanism. Alright, let's collect our reward. Pre-packaged radar amplifier and 3 repair kits. Not sure what the repair kits might be used for, but I guess it's cool to have them. Alright, we put this right up here. Next to... oh, they don't junction? I'll put them next to each other regardless. Alright, so now we'll be able to scan up to 125% more of a distance because I put that there. And it's a good thing we will need to do that because the next milestone after what we're doing here is... oh, we gotta go to a check... well, that sucks. I've got some waste. Wait, what do we need to do? Load the Colossus flatbed with special industrial waste. 5 of them. And I can't bring the one that I've located with me. So that is a pain in the ass. Well, let's just get rid of it then, because we gotta go to the checkpoint first, and it's not going to stay here, obviously. And, yeah. Whenever you get rid of one of the special hazardous wastes, it gives you better rewards for doing it that way, so I may as well. Alright, so let's take a look here. The checkpoint, I guess we're gonna have to scan for it. Use the Exocraft radar to scan. Yep, scan for the rendezvous point. While an Exocraft scans for waste heaps from the quick menu. Alright. And there it is. Now, where is it? What? Where is it? Uh-oh. It cannot be that far away. Please don't let it be that far away. I'm gonna be so mad if it's that far away to where it can't even locate it. Well, it says it's... okay, here we go. Where is it? Where is it? Look at that guy. Alright, so I guess there is a whole bunch of people who logged off because I'm not seeing as many people on the screen, on my screen. And people are actually moving more smoothly now instead of jittering around everywhere. So, yeah. Goodness, that was quite hectic for a while, seeing everyone just randomly pop in and out. But, yeah, everything's running smoothly now. Oh gosh, somebody built a base over there. This is not good. If I can't find the waste location, I can't get to the checkpoint. It says it's detecting one, but I'm not seeing it. Am I supposed to... press L1 for a short speed boost. I know how to drive. I don't know why it's telling me that. Industrial waste pickup available. Alright, well, where is it? Is somebody is there a symbol over top of it I can't see? I'm seeing from the hub above me that... oh, that's why, because the checkpoint symbol's over top of it, so I couldn't see it. Oh, there is a save point here. I didn't have to build one after all. Alright, I'm going to pick that up and take it with me then, because it's always good to have a save point with you. It's another tip for anyone starting an expedition for the first time. It's always good to have a save point with you. I had no idea this one was over here, but yeah, this is another way that I can save. When you see a a thing like this, they are a save location that you can use to save, and you get a chart to go along with it. So if you need yourself some navigation data, that's a good place to get some. All right, let's go ahead. And head on over to the checkpoint. Man, it took me a long time to realize it, but yeah, the checkpoint location is right over top of the waste disposal symbol, so I would not have been able to see it. I don't know why I thought I would. That's 4 minutes away. Holy shit. So yeah, this is like a 5-minute distance I'm gonna have to travel when they want me to take this stuff back. That's not gonna be fun. I've done it before. I did it on my main save, like I said, but traversing a landscape in an exocraft while trying not to destroy your cargo for 5 minutes is not fun. Hold! Another hole? Oh, that one was way deeper. Okay. I was thinking it was going to be the same size, but no. Alright, so I don't even have to use the hauler to get to the location, but technically it is faster than walking / running by a little bit. Just a little bit. So just note that you don't have to use the exocraft, not the haul. Well, I'm going to call it the hauler because it's basically hauling stuff. You don't have to use the hauler to get to the location, whatever location it is you're going to. But you will have to use it to haul the waste back to the recycling center. You cannot just plop the hauler down and expect the waste to be still inside of it, because it will not. I don't know what I just hit, but I'm sorry. Milestone, roadkill. Oh god. Struck 8 creatures with the exocraft. Well, there we go. I got 1 milestone done unintentionally. I'm betting a bunch of the things that I hit before that creature were plants. Are we seriously gonna have to traverse? Oh my god. Look at this deep ass hole. This crater. We're gonna have, this is our first phase, trying to get our payload. Oh gosh, hold up. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna have to try and get our payload around this massive ass crater. I can't see it very well because the surface isn't all that flat. Let's wait till we get to the checkpoint and then I'll take a better look. But Jesus, this is such a sheer cliffside. I really hope that my stuff doesn't fall out while I'm trying to get... Oh well. Let's see. If I go up that way, it's going to take a lot longer, but it'll definitely be better than going alongside of a mountain. God, why didn't they put it somewhere else? This is such a sheer cliffside to do this. Oh well. Alright, first checkpoint. We made it. Checkpoint 1 reached. I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't see any hazardous waste. But then again, it is dark. Okay, no, I see some. Not much. All these little ones, too. I really don't like the small ones. They're very easy to destroy accidentally. Alright, let's collect our reward. Exocraft engine upgrade, condensed carbon, prepackaged grip. Alright, cool. So we get this grip for our Exocraft. That's good. Oh, this increases our top speed, right? The grip is probably this one, yeah. Here we go. Boosted suspension. That'll be good. Actually, let's move this here. It did not provide any extra benefit. Shocking. Oh well. At least we have better grip now, but that we don't have the Icarus engine, so we are going to have to refuel our hauler from time to time. And that's going to require... Oh, I didn't realize oxygen was one of the things we could use. That's good. Wait. I don't think we're done. I think I got it. No. We do not. Okay. Well, I'll put this over here. Alright. Condensed carbon gives more charge than requiring carbon. Alright. There. Load the Colossus with at least 5 special waste. Special waste currently 0. Explosive, radioactive, and toxic items. Tap L1 to magnetize. Yes, I know. Alright, so it wants me to do that, but then does it want me to go back? I'm wondering. For phase 2. Oh, may as well collect this. It's an optional reward. Oh, now I feel bad for accidentally achieving it. Get the title Bulldozer. Yay, I guess. This will be on every part of our save file too, so... Now everybody knows I hit a bunch of animals accidentally. Alright, so what's this? Current objective, design configurations. Oh, okay. Big ring. Alright, it doesn't look like that's going to be part of phase 2. So, yeah, we'll load it up and finish this. And then maybe just stop for the day? That's weird that they want me to load it up and not do anything, but whatever, man. I'll do. I shall do. This is explosive, so I should be careful with it. Oh no, I don't want the small ones. And 5. Okay. Okay, this is all part of the same thing. Dang it. Alright. Return to the processing plant to recycle the gathered material. 1 out of 6. Wait, what did that say? Navigate carefully while driving to avoid cargo loss. Special waste currently loaded on flatbed. 5. Oh, it says 1 out of 6. Oh, did it count the one that I already sorted? Back, where I was. Well, that's good. Alright, so I have to be careful. Head on up this way. It's going to take a little bit longer to get back this way. But, you know... I would rather do that than have If I can get up this cliffside. Okay. Alright, we still have 5 on board, so we're still good. Like I said, this is the longer route, but I do not want to go alongside of that sheer cliff, because there's a good chance that my stuff will fall out the flatbed if I do it that way. This way is a little bumpier too, so gotta be a bit delicate with my approach. And watch out for holes and such, but that's going to be difficult at night. But yeah, like I was saying, this is where things start to get more difficult. This is the hard part of doing this new update and the stuff related to it. Like I said, that hazardous waste disposal area, the stuff that you take from it doesn't come back. And if it explodes, it's gone forever. So say if all 5 of these barrels exploded. Oh, fuck! That damn hole! Ugh, damn thermal protection. Ugh. Wait. Wait. Come back, come back. No, don't push it, you little jerk. Leave my cargo alone. Alright, it should be the 5. Okay, it is. It says right there. Mount on flatbed 5. Alright, well, that was unexpected. Stinking hole right there. But yeah, like I said, this is probably not safe to do at night. It is way more difficult to see. But I don't have too much to recharge my hazard protection, so... But yeah, as I was saying, this is the more dangerous part of this update. Oh, you son of a... Why was that... Why the hell did that do that? Oh, it's because of this fucking knowledge stone. That's the one thing that they should do. Is make it to where things like the knowledge stones and the crystals, they just go right through your hauler, your exocraft, things like that. They should not make contact. They shouldn't be forces that your hauler can just crash right into, you know? Little creatures just intentionally getting in my way. Wait a minute, let me see. Okay, all 5 are still accounted for. 'Cause when I hit that knowledge stone, I had no idea it was gonna jolt me around that much. God, why does the terrain have to look like this, you know? Cool. What the fuck? What the hell was that? What the hell was that? God damn it! Fucking thing, come out! Where'd it go? God damn it! There it is! What the hell? It's still going! Ah! Son of a bitch! It's still going. You fucking thing! Magnetize! Do your job! I swear. I swear. I swear. Goddamn earbuds, too. Goddamn everything. Ugh. Why the hell are so many things making contact with my... Swear to God. You son of a... You could go a little bit easy on me, for fuck's sake. I don't really get it either. Like, it clearly is highlighting the thing that I'm supposed to magnetize, but then it doesn't want to fucking magnetize shit. I swear to God, I hate this stupid fucking thing. Yep, it blew up. This is what I'm saying. This stupid fucking thing. This entire goddamn thing is such a pain in the ass. Get fucking controls of this game are such ass. I really don't get it. Like, what the hell? What is it that constitutes as a physical thing that this machine doesn't fucking blow, like that? Why the hell does it run into that tree while it plows through so many others? It makes no goddamn sense. Why does it want to plow through so many fucking things, but the one thing that is exactly like everything else, it doesn't want to plow through it? It's so fucking stupid. I hate it. I hate it so goddamn much. Here's the other thing that's pissing me off is once I lose all of my cargo, what the fuck am I going to do? How am I going to know where the hell the waste disposal place is once I lose all of my shit? God, I hate this stupid fucking thing. This is the dumbest goddamn update. Why did somebody say, let's make it about taking out trash? Alright, now see, here's what I'm pissed off about. Like, where the hell am I going to find the waste disposal place? Where is it? I don't know. I can't fucking find it. And I can't find it because this stupid fucking quest line is now pointing me in the direction I'm supposed to go with the barrels that I have left. And it's always going to do that. It's not going to change when I bring those 4 barrels back to there. So Jesus fucking Christ, what the hell am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to find it? It's over that way. Thank God it still does that. But now I'm going to have to go up the side of a cliff. It's the thing I don't fucking understand. This is a plant. I plow through all of them like that. But then the one plant that I plow through sends me into the goddamn sky and makes me lose my cargo. What the fuck? Why? Those orbs don't fucking disappear either. Fuck that. Why? Why does everything else I can plow through, but those orbs I can't for some dumbass reason? Look at that. Why? Why did that just happen? Why the hell did that just happen? There was nothing for me to... I plowed through a plant. So what? It's the same exact plant that I plowed through like a million other times and my fucking thing didn't rocket into the sky. So why the hell does it do it there? The inconsistency is fucking mind-numbing. Well, Jason, why don't you just take more objects with you? No, that's the fucking thing. You would think that would help. You would think it would help to bring a lot more with you, but it doesn't. It doesn't in the slightest. You bring more than what you can carry, and it's gonna fuck with you. the entire load is just going to be thrown off balance and fuck with you. Because the things will knock into each other inside of there and push each other inside of there. This just sucks ass that they made it so goddamn far away. Why did they do that? Why is the first checkpoint so far away? It's so dumb. So mean. And it's not like it has to be so far away. Why? What am I hitting? What the hell? Why is this here? Hell out of here. Trying to transport important shit. Get the fuck out of the way. Alright, now I got 6. Will you get the hell off of my face? Yeah. Shut up. Get out of here. God damn it. Why would you give me all this stupid ass food I don't need? Hell out of my way. Can't see. God damn it, no. I hate you. Fucking game. Why is there so much shit around it too? Why? Why would they do this? I'm gonna have to get up the mountain. And once I get up the mountain... God, why? I've gone through so many goddamn plants. Why the hell is this one like a goddamn tank? I've plowed through so many plants. Why was that one like a goddamn tank? It makes no goddamn sense. What the hell is that? Why does he keep following me like that? Okay, everything's still on here. And the funny thing is, going uphill is the easy part. Going uphill is easy because the ground is smoother. And you're weighed down more, so you don't flop around as much. But once we get over this hill, this is when shit's going to start getting really, really bad. Oh my god. First off, there's the shift. And night decides to fall. Why? Why does night decide to fall? Why? Now? Why of all damn times does the sky decide, alright, Jason's got over the hill, he can't see shit, let's make it to where he can't see shit even more. Let's make it even more impossible for him to see anything. And let's park this big ass, fat, stupid ass, fucking dumbass plane in the way so that he's not able to see anything past it. I don't know whose airship that is, but whoever you are, fuck you. God damn it. I can't see anything because of the goddamn smoke. And now it's dark, so it makes the visibility even worse. And why is the ground like it wants to glitch out now of all times? What the fuck? Dumb ass tree. Okay. Shit, man. Did you see how hard that was? At most, or at least, we're gonna have to do that 4 more times over the coming weeks. So yeah, I'm gonna be raging a lot. This is not gonna be fun for me. Alright. Do they want me to... What the fuck? Do they want me to get to here? Is that it? You don't usually have to do it like this in your main save. I think they're only doing it like this for the... What the hell? Okay. Process industrial waste. Special waste loaded on Colossus bed. Flatbed. Unload gathered materials with the dump lever on the rear of the Colossus. So you want me to unload it here where I'm at right now? You don't want me to do it anywhere else? You better be right about this game. 'Cause, A, that was dangerous. This is hazardous material, for fuck's sake. Manually sort materials for maximum resource recovery. Use the Gravitino to place materials into the appropriate waste processor. Yes, I know, it's the Gravitino orb, or Gravitino coil. But for fuck's sake, I don't want to keep saying that. Alright, these are the explosive ones. They go in here. Alright, that's one. Two. My god, this was a nightmare. Alright, this one is toxic waste. Goes up there. Alright. I don't know what I ran into. Why is this here? This is what I ran into. What the fuck? Get rid of this. Look, I have to come around here, okay? So get rid of these. They're in the way. God damn. Alright. Another explosive. This is the easier part of this. But I gotta tell you something. If it's damaged really badly, you're gonna have to be careful. So last thing you want to do is damage it even more. Alright, and this is the radioactive disposal. Radioactive waste, in my opinion, is the easiest to manage waste. For some odd reason, it has a higher threshold of destruction. So I don't exactly know why, but yeah, it does not get fucked up as easily as the explosive and toxic waste. Alright, there we go. Let's move out of the way so other people can do that. Let's pop off the milestone. I got these two accidentally, so the next time I play, I'm sorry everyone, I've already got these two taken care of incidentally. Was not my intention to do them so early, but that's just the way expeditions go sometimes. You get milestones done earlier as you're doing it, other stuff. Alright, so that was road trip 1 done. Very much going to have to deal with a lot of other road trips, so yeah, I look forward to me raging over the next road trip. Not fun. Assorted glitches. Alright, so assorted glitches are a special power-up. Oh wait, it's those. Never mind. There's also a type of power-up called a glitched memory. That's what I'm thinking of. And it provides you with a random upgrade that's very beneficial. It's always something really nice. But I haven't seen anything like that since, I think, the Lost Expedition. So, I thought that's what it was going to be, but No. I was hoping this was a teaching moment, something I could educate you guys about, but oh well. Alright, so we can go ahead and save. Get into our Colossus. Maybe. Thank you. That's the other thing too, is like a lot of the button inputs on the PlayStation 5, at least, I'm playing on the PlayStation 5, are not recognized. They don't immediately get recognized. And that's starting to cheese me off. Alright, I definitely want something that's going to keep me... Why can't I get the... I want an upgrade that allows me to stay in my hauler without freezing to death. Sorry, I had to move the microphone there. Also, I apologize if anyone showed up to the chat. It doesn't look like it. I was gonna say, I apologize. I had the volume on my headphones turned down. I couldn't really hear the chat all that well if there was anyone talking. That's because I needed to concentrate. But yeah, as you could tell, I'm getting tired, so I was getting a bit cranky. Ugh. Alright, so yeah, that's phase 1 complete. Magnetized ferrite posters, Gravitino coil poster, bunch of posters. It's neat, I guess. Magnetism poster plans, Gravitino coil poster plans, Colossus Exocraft poster plans, toot toot gesture. Cool. I got a new emote, I guess. Let's check it out. Let's see what it does. Toot. Classic. Back when I used to go to school, or back when I was in elementary school, you know, when I was a child, obviously, we used to have to walk to the library because I was poor and our schools didn't have libraries inside of them. So we had to walk like several blocks to the local library in order to do anything book related with our school. So we used to kind of take little field trips to the library, and we'd all be in a line marching along the sidewalk, and anytime that we would see a truck go by, all of us would be doing that emote to get the truck driver to try and toot his horn. And the teachers were cool with it, for the most part. But I mean, the lamer teachers obviously were not, so. That was always something I remember from when I was a kid. Because, you know, when it happens, it's like, oh, cool. Oh, cool, they did it. Loud noise. Awesome. But yeah, it was just a thing that we did when we were kids. Such a weird reward to get to. I was hoping to get something to help me stay warm in my car. Alright. That does it for phase 1. Phase 2. What do we have to do? You know, let's go into that cave. 'Cause I really don't feel comfortable doing all this while everything's freezing. Let's drive our car into the cave. I still can't believe I fell into that hole and lost that. I went to hell and back to get that thing. To get that thing back. And then, no, of course not. We had to fall into a fucking hole. Great. It's the visibility in this game that's killing me. The camera doesn't go back far enough. I can't see enough of the road. A, when I'm walking, and B, when I'm driving the car. It's so annoying and so agitating. So yeah, I destroyed a bunch of plants. Yeah, I ran over a bunch of creatures, but that's just because I couldn't see shit. The visibility in this game is awful. Definitely not good enough to drive a truck. Alright, so next phase. Phase number 2, what are we doing? Auto mechanics. Oh man, I didn't even take a single sip of my energy drink. You know what? This might have been able to help me focus if I'd have... Damn it. I made the energy drink and everything to try and help me focus while I was doing this, because I knew it was going to be hard. Then no, I ended up completely forgetting it was over here on the table. Stupid me. The design Colossus configuration. Design configuration at a Colossus Geobay. That won't be too hard. Big dig rig. Install an excavation blade. Alright, well, we're gonna have to get the blueprint for that. Are we going to get it for doing this? Yes, of course. See, that's why I said you gotta do these in order. You gotta try and do them in order. And then lay waste. Excavate obstacles in the Colossus. So they just want me to drive around and run into stuff. Okay, well, if these two are any indication, I'm very good at that. So this should not be that difficult. And yeah, of course, we already completed this one. Eliminate 20 hazardous Florida. Well, I mean, I didn't want to, but they got in my way. And some of them were like made out of steel or something. I don't know. I bumped into them and then my truck went flying. It was crazy. And then checkpoint 2. Oh, well, yeah, this also. We don't have to worry about doing these two. And if you're trying to follow along out there, you probably won't have to worry about doing them either. Running into plants and animals in your truck is like second nature when you're trying to drive these exit crafts. Alright, next we're gonna have to do checkpoint 2. Reach our next road trip destination. Second waste heap. And then road trip. Do the exact same thing. Who the hell is out there being a jerk shooting at people? Whoever you are, you're an asshole. Yeah, what the fuck, man? Somebody's out there shooting at people. What a jerky thing to do. But yeah, out of everything that you have to do, next phase, obviously, road trip number 2 is going to be the most difficult. I hate to say it, but I think that's going to be the most difficult thing to do in every phase during this expedition. Is each one of the road trips. Because you think, a road trip, that sounds like fun. No. No. Not during this expedition. These road trips are definitely not going to be fun. So I don't really have to go over which one of these was the hardest to do during phase 1. It's obvious it's going to be Road Trip 1. That's undoubtedly the most difficult one to do. So my tip for getting that one done is try your best to go the safest route that you can. And take a tip from everything you saw me doing. Don't run into the plants. I know it's easy to get comfortable with running over the creatures and the plants, but for some weird reason, the truck that you're driving will go crazy and completely flip out if you do that. I don't know what causes it or why, but for whatever reason, sometimes it just wants to go crazy. But yeah, Road Trip 1, that's the most difficult phase to go through in your first leg of this expedition. Phase 1 complete. Let's go ahead and save. Again. Alright, one more toot toot. Alright. Let's head on back to the title screen. And we'll take care of phase 2 next time I stream No Man's Sky, which will be next Thursday. But yeah, now you guys can see exactly what I'm going to have to deal with every single time that I get through each of these phases. And that was the easiest one. This was the first one, so it's obviously going to be the easiest one. I have a feeling it's going to get more difficult. They're probably going to space them even further apart. Maybe make us haul even larger loads. Who knows? But yeah, it's not going to be easy. This is going to be one of the more frustrating expeditions I go on, that's for sure. But yeah, regardless, I hope you all have a great time doing this expedition. Maybe get somebody to help you out. Who knows, this might be a lot more easier to do if there are other people with you to do it with. But I don't know, I can't tell. Okay, so I want to thank Eastman for stopping by and saying hello. It was nice to see you again. I'm glad you stopped by during the first stream that I screwed up and this second stream. I'm glad that you were able to stop by again so I could tell you I'm sorry that the first stream didn't work out so well. So Alright, I'm not going to be streaming for the next 3 days. I work on the weekends at night, so I have to sleep during the day. So obviously I don't have enough time to do any streaming. But I will see you guys Monday for more Genshin Impact. And if you're looking forward to more No Man's Sky, make sure to tune in on Thursday. That's when I always do No Man's Sky. And until I get done this expedition, that's what we're going to be covering for the next couple weeks. Alright, if you're watching in the archives, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're ever wondering what it is I'm going to be playing, or when it is I'm going to be playing, or when it is I'm going to be streaming, you can always check the posts tab over on YouTube. I keep it up to date. And every weekend we do a weekend poll where you guys get to decide exactly what it is I stream on Tuesday. This past Tuesday, I streamed Power World. It won our weekend poll. And the weekend poll will be available to vote on again tomorrow morning. So make sure to subscribe so you will be notified as to when that happens, and you can vote to see if I win, or if to see what I play between Power World, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and a mystery game. Whichever one wins, I will be playing on Tuesday, and I will announce the winner on Monday. So look forward to that. I will see you all Monday for more Genshin Impact, and I hope you all have a safe weekend until then. Stay safe. Don't forget to vote Democrat. Sleep easy, and I will see you then. Good night, everybody.